Now, a fact-finding team formed by BJP National President Nadda visited Belagavi Institute of Medical Science and District Hospital. The team engaged in discussions with the survivor belonging to the scheduled tribe who had been paraded naked and tied to an electricity pole. The incident unfolded while the government was engaged in this winter session of the state legislature that was being held at the Suvarna Vidhan Sauda. Now, the fact-finding team comprised MP Aparajita Sarangi, Sunita Duggal, Lokit Chatterjee, Ranjita Kohli and BJP National Secretary Asha Lakra. Listen into what they had to say.
Bharatiya Janata Party president drew the attention of the entire nation that these people have responded. This is a major thing that should be noted. In fact, the state government of Karnataka should have immediately. Why were these 5 lakhs announced now? One. Number 2, why did the DLC, the District Legal Services Authority, come forward and say we would give 50,000 now after a couple of days of the incident? These are questions which I think the state government needs to answer. One. Number 2, why did the police did not go there for more than 2.5 hours? That's another question. So I think there is serious lapse and there is a lack of, I would say, empathy. There is absolute indifference on part of the state government and which is reflected in the conduct of the inspector of the police station. So that is why I am told that the inspector has been suspended. But don't you realize that the kind of atmosphere that has been built by this Congress government here has made all these people completely indifferent to whatever is happening around them. So I think it's complete breakdown of law and order situation. 43,000 criminal cases have been registered during the tenure of the current chief minister in Karnataka, which is appalling, I must say. And we have just started our fact-finding team's work. We met the lady. The lady was crying inconsolably, if I can say. Needs to be stable. Definitely come out, but this is very unfortunate, whatever has happened. And we are going to the village. Further things would come out once we go to the village.
Lastly, ma'am, this is a prevention. This case is under the Prevention of Atrocities Act against SC/ST, meaning to say that these are all non-bailable sections which will have to be put in there as well. Initial FIR did not have any of the non-bailable sections too. So have you noted this from even a legal perspective too, so that the victims get justice?
See, Prime Minister Modi's government is with the women, for the women, and with all vulnerable communities. Now, here a couple of days back, I would like to remind you that Prime Minister Modi said, we work for the upliftment of 4 castes. One is Garib, the other is Kisan, the third is women, and the fourth is Yuva. So I think here was a woman and she belongs to ST community. So I think, it reflects the policy and intention of the government, जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं सरकार की नीति और नियत को दर्शाती है. तो कहीं ना कहीं देखिए यहाँ ना नीति दिखती है ना नियत दिखती है. मैंने कहा आपको 43,000 क्रिमिनल केस रजिस्टर हुए हैं 1 साल में इस कांग्रेस सरकार में कर्नाटक राज्य में. तो कहीं ना कहीं एक एपैथी है. और जब भारत सरकार की तरफ से, भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से सबका ध्यान आकर्षित किया गया कि एक बहुत बड़ा अपराध हुआ है, जघन्य अपराध हुआ है, आप सब आए, तो यहाँ से 50,000 और 5 लाख की बात हुई. इन्हें लाया गया, इन्हें रखा गया. और एक बात मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगी. See, the entire incident happened at 1:30, right? Then at 3:30 the police went. Now there was a kind of ruckus there. And then the lady was brought out at 4 a.m. And interestingly, in this particular hospital where we are standing, the patient was registered at 9 a.m. Why so? 5 hours.
So
she had to wait.
Care was not given?
Absolutely, immediate medical care. I mean, can you just see a bleeding woman in a naked position? Can you see? And what was the government doing? The inspector had not gone there. And I mean, the most disturbing part is, the shocking part is that the Vidhan Sabha was on and all these guys, big guys, were all here. So I think, had Prime Minister Modi's government been here in Karnataka, I can bet, not because I belong to a particular political party, but as a citizen of India, I can say with all conviction at my command that the entire government machinery would have come to the doorstep of the woman concerned immediately. Did they come? So I think this reflects their apathy, this reflects their indifference, और ये जो indifference है, ये जो apathy है, मुझे लगता है पूरा देश देख रहा है.
Meanwhile, the Chief of National Commission of Women and Rekha Sharma has also taken stock of the incident and assured action into this horrific crime. Take a listen in.
हाई कोर्ट ने भी इसमें अपना ऑब्जर्वेशन दिया है और कॉल किया है पुलिस को उनके इनएक्शन के कारण. हमारी एक राष्ट्रीय महिला आयोग की एक टीम मेंबर डलीना के साथ जा रही है और उस पे जांच करेगी, विक्टिम से भी मिलेगी और उसकी वेलबींग को ध्यान में रखते हुए उससे पूछा जाएगा कोई हेल्प मिली है या नहीं. सरकार में देखा गया कर्नाटका सरकार ने बिल्कुल भी इस पे ध्यान नहीं दिया. पुलिस ने कोई एक्शन नहीं लिया. सरेआम महिला को नग्न अवस्था में उसके कपड़े खोले गए और उसके नग्न अवस्था में उसको बिजली के पोल से बांध कर पिटाई की गई और बहुत इनह्यूमन है. मुझे लगता है ऐसे क्रूर अत्याचार करने वालों के ऊपर कर्नाटका पुलिस को सख्त से सख्त कदम उठाना चाहिए था. अरेस्ट इमीडिएटली होना चाहिए था. कुछ नहीं हुआ. अब मुझे लगता है कि हाई कोर्ट के दबाव के कारण उन्होंने कुछ मूव किया है, लेकिन विक्टिम को क्या हेल्प मिली, कैसे क्या हुआ, उसकी जांच के लिए हमारी एक टीम जा रही है.